Open your Moniroo mobile app and select the hamburger button on the top left-hand corner. Then select Expenses from the list of options. In this screen, you can see expenses that have been submitted or rejected. Tap the Add button to create a new expense. In this window that pops up, select the appropriate month of the expense and ensure that the currency is set to US dollars. You may ignore the project class, department, and comment fields for this screen. Tap OK when ready. The next screen is where you enter the expense lines. Enter the date of this transaction. Tap the client field to select the customer. Tap the project to select the project for this expense. Tap the appropriate cost category to select it. Next, enter the amount of the expense. You may ignore the tax code. Review that the subtotal is correct, and ensure that if your expense was a meal with tips, to include that amount. If you paid with a company credit card, select it from the company credit card field. Note that the system requires a comment for each transaction. You may enter it here. Tap OK. If you have additional lines to enter at this time, you may do so now by tapping the Add button. I will go through the same steps of selecting the customer, project, and cost category. I will enter the amount, select the company credit card, and enter a comment. Please note that the comments entered here are sent to the customer, so please keep the comments professional and clear. Tap OK when done. You may enter as many transactions as you like, as long as they are within the same month. Tap the transaction that was entered previously. The system also requires an attachment for each line. Tap the paperclip button on the top left-hand corner. Tap Choose File. At this point, you may take a photo or select it from your photo library. If you have the receipt in front of you, tap the Take Photo button. When you are happy with the image, take the picture. You have the opportunity to retake or to use the photo. At this point, tap the Upload button on the bottom of this window to attach it. Once you see it in the attachments section towards the top, it has been successfully attached. You may close this window and close the next window. Tap the next line. Again, attach receipt to the next item. Upload it and close your window. Review your transactions to make sure that the amount is correct, the project and customer is correct, and that the date is correct. If you are submitting an expense for fuel, you must take two pictures. One picture must be of the fuel receipt, and the other picture must be of your vehicle's odometer. After you are finished, tap the check button on the top right-hand corner. You will receive a message telling you that after you submit it, you will be unable to make further changes. The expense has now been submitted to your coordinator to review. You may review all other expenses in this window. You may need to refresh or toggle the filter button on the top left-hand corner.